Love, the strangest thing we ever knew, yet the loveliest space to be in if you can. In this video series of dark psychology, today we'll discover the top 10 ways dark seduction can lead to toxic submission. This insidious practice, often cloaked in charm and charisma, aims to manipulate and control, subtly transforming seduction into submission. Number 1. Pavlovian conditioning. Using positive reinforcement and rewards to reinforce desired behavior and obedience. In this instance, the manipulator may reward the target with affection, praise or gifts when they comply with their demands or meet their expectations, conditioning them to seek approval or validation, thereby gaining control of their emotions. This tactic should be avoided at all costs. Picture a master chess player, meticulously maneuvering their pieces to achieve their desired outcome. The goal here is to play on your sympathy. To be so charming and nice that you will with practice over time give in to their every suggestion, request and desire. They will typically test you with certain phrases. So you may hear comments like, "My money is a little funny this month," or, "I had an unexpected bill and don't know what to do." They will rarely ask you outright for assistance. It just goes on and on. Number 2. The chameleon's charm. Mirroring, mimicking, and adapting to the target's interests and desires creates a false sense of connection, fostering trust and vulnerability. Although, this may seem flattering at first and the emotions associated with it may be overwhelming, this tactic can be quite damaging to one's self-esteem and self-worth. Number 3. The Pied Piper's praise. This play is strictly about ego. Identifying the target's weak point and manipulating those weaknesses to their own nefarious benefit. Lavishing compliments and flattery inflates the target's ego, making them susceptible to manipulation and less likely to question the seducer's motives. Number 4. The weaver of wordplay. This tactic creates ambiguous language, double entendres, and veiled threats that create confusion and uncertainty, giving the seducer control over the narrative, while keeping the target guessing, in an endless cycle of, "Well, what now?" This tactic is typically used in order to mask the seducer's real purpose of seduction for their own personal gain. Number 5. The master of isolation. Weaving a web of distrust towards friends and family, the seducer isolates the target, making them solely reliant on their affection and validation. This tactic can be especially harmful as it has the target's attention and time totally focused on the seducer. This can cause a severely psychological damage that lingers for many years unless professional help is sought. Number 6. The architect of obligation. Creating a sense of indebtedness through favors, gifts, or emotional manipulation, the seducer binds the target to their will through a twisted sense of loyalty. This sinister tactic attempts to create a false of owing or loyalty regardless of the treatment the target is receiving from the seducer. It tries to support ride or die scenario due to the timely and often orchestrated distribution of support provided the targets. Those opportune moments to come in and save you is like music to their ears, until it's not. Number 7. Playing the victim. This involves presenting themselves as vulnerable or in need of support to evoke sympathy and compassion from the target. This is a highly manipulative tactic whose purpose is create an artificial sense of intimacy and trust. From whisper to shout. The descent from seduction to submission is often gradual, a slow erosion of boundaries and self-respect. Number 8. Future faking. Painting an idealized picture of the future to entice the target and solidify their commitment. In this scenario, your manipulator may make grand promises of a future filled with love, happiness and success, enticing the target to invest emotionally and financially in the relationship. What starts as playful banter can morph into veiled threats, passionate declarations into possessive demands. Number 9. Charm offensive. Using charisma and charm to disarm target and initiate an initial bond. A manipulator may shower their target with compliments and create an initial bond in order to gain your trust and win you over quickly in order to garner your adherence to their requests. The target, initially drawn to the intoxicating charm, finds themselves entangled in a web of manipulation, their autonomy slowly slipping away. Number 10. Love bombing. overwhelming the target with affection, gifts and declarations of love to create dependency and attachment. A manipulator may excessively praise and dote on their target, making them feel special and valued, while simultaneously gaining their trust and loyalty. This is dangerous on so many levels, and compliance should be avoided at all cost. The consequences of dark persuasion in romantic encounters can be devastating. Shadows of the heart, erosion of self-esteem, emotional abuse, and even physical harm can be inflicted by those who wield this manipulative art. The scars, both emotional and psychological, can linger long after the relationship ends, leaving lasting wounds on the heart and soul. Breaking free from the agony. Recognizing the signs of dark persuasion is crucial for protecting oneself from its insidious grip. Be wary of charm that feels too good to be true, of promises that seem too perfect, and of control disguised as concern. Trust your gut instinct, maintain healthy boundaries, and seek support from trusted friends and family if you feel manipulated or unsafe. The light beyond the darkness. Genuine love, built on trust, respect, and mutual understanding, still thrives. Remember, you are worthy of an authentic connection, free from the shadows of manipulation and control. Choose your partners wisely, listen to your inner voice, and embrace the light of healthy relationships. Remember, love should empower, not disintegrate you. Further exploration. This piece merely scratches the surface of a complex and nuanced topic. If you are interested in delving deeper, consider exploring the following resources. Books: The Gift of Fear, by Gavin de Becker; The Art of Deception, by Kevin Mitnick; Why Does He Do That?, by Lundy Bancroft. Websites: The National Domestic Violence Hotline, https://www.thehotline.org/; The National Sexual Assault Hotline, https://www.rain.org/; Mental health professionals, therapists and counselors specializing in relationship dynamics and emotional abuse can offer valuable guidance and support. Together, we can build a world where romantic encounters are not battlegrounds of manipulation, but safe havens for genuine connection and shared joy. Please like, share and subscribe.